Today we're going to be checking out 5 fan games and telling them why they're failing. All of these have been submitted to my DMs on Discord, and they have all asked the same question: why is my game failing? Hey guys, and welcome back. Today we have 5 games. Number 1, Save Christmas. Number 2, Christmas Brawlers. Number 3, oh, I guess we have 4 games. That's a shame too. This guy on Discord said, check out my game, you will not be disappointed. And I was pretty excited for it, but I guess we have 4 games. Lifting Simulator X. I have a pretty good idea of why this one's failing before I even click on it. And then, oh my, Paint Simulator. Yeah, okay, that's my expectations are low for this one. In fact, let's jump into that one first. Paint on a canvas, sell that paint to the shop, and collect cash. Got it. All right, now let's see if this is a pleasant surprise. All right, got a little loading screen. These trees, a little wacky. I don't know if I love them or hate them. Oh, they're floating. Hate them. No. All right, so we need to figure out what to do. I think we'll probably pick those up. Cool. Now, the canvases are over here. Got it. We have a shop and a sell. I will say these snowflakes are quite a bit overdoing it. I would make them a lot smaller and a lot less frequent. What is going on with this light? Like, is it textured? What happened? It's a cube. It's got to be like a weird texture. Okay, let's go on over to one of these canvases. You don't have enough paint. Oh, so you have to pick the paint up from over here, I believe. Let me see. Yeah, so this is where we get the paint from. You know, I gotta be honest, execution, like hopping in and just playing the game, very poor. But the idea, like, it could be something pretty decent. Whoa, now it's raining and snowing. Oh my gosh. Collecting paint and then drawing on a canvas and then selling what you drew could be a pretty cool idea. I'm not gonna lie. However, this execution, like, what are we actually able to paint? Every time we click, it's a random color. And if we click again, I guess we could change the color. All right, so we have this. All right, now do I just go to the sell spot? All right, now I got $42. My painting is still here. Okay, let's see what kind of stuff we could buy in the shop. Currency, upgrades, exit. Okay, a +1 multiplier and a +1 paint multiplier. Oh, that tween was horrible. I mean, I guess no, actually it's not. I was gonna say it's better than no tween, but I don't think it was. Here's my thing for this game, buddy. I think you have a pretty cool idea, just very poor execution. I would 100% redo the map and not spawn in the middle of it. I would probably spawn where you collect the paint, and then after you get some paint, after you pick up a few orbs, arrows pop up and send you in the direction of the canvases. Another thing I would do is get rid of this snow, or just make it a lot less noticeable. It's kind of the same as adding a texture onto something. It's an accent. It shouldn't be the main focus. And then instead of clicking and filling up a square, I think we should be able to like click and drag to actually draw what you would want to draw. But if you take all those notes, this could actually be a pretty cool game. You also need a lot of sound effects as well. When you pick up paint, maybe a +1 popping up and then tweening over to here. I would completely redo the UI as well. None of it matches each other. Like, this vibe over here is pretty nice. And then this is just, but hopefully those changes get implemented and hopefully your game pops off. I would say at the moment, just the execution, man. I don't even think it's a horrible idea, but execution was just very, very poor. Lifting Simulator X. Okay. Before I even click play on this game, I am gonna assume that this is a GFX they found on Google, and I'm gonna assume that it's a very bad version of a lifting simulator game. I have to note that there are open-sourced lifting simulator games that are fully programmed. The quick signs of seeing if something is open-sourced is if it doesn't have animations, because most of the time people don't put those back in. All right, let's see what's going on here. Yep. This is about what I expected. The UI really doesn't look that bad. Like, I kind of like the UI, or at least these. I like how this is a little sideways on it. I hate when people just do white, like this, like a white box. Those animations are a little interesting, to say the least. We have an energy bar at the bottom, King of the Hill. Leaderboards, we got weights, another leaderboard, sell, and shop. Man, the only reason, well, I can't say the only reason, but oh my gosh, what's... The main reason this game is failing is because it's called the Lifting Simulator, and it's like this. If I type in lifting simulator and click on the first one that pops up, that is what you're competing with. So when you get heavily inspired by a game or try to replicate a different game, you have to do it better. You have to have something that makes your game better than theirs. In fact, let's go type in this exact same game name, Lifting Simulator X, and we're gonna play the first one that pops up. Here it is, 1,200 players, and this is what you're competing with. So if you can't do any better than it, you should not do it at all. Unless it's like, you know, a practice game and you just want to get a little better. But instantly, I spawn in here, I see people are huge. I have, let's see, let's let this load in the rest of the way. Is that just a common thing with these games? They take a while to load? All right. I'm not gonna lie, I liked your UI buttons better than this game. I will say that. This map, I mean, it's a good map, but just some weird assets. Like, I don't know, man. Is this Roblox heads to make a palm tree? Oh my. How do I have this? I have definitely played this game before. I had to have. Yeah, I have QAs and trillions. I don't remember playing this game. Yo, I must have went crazy on this thing back in the day. But yeah, man, if you make any sort of a lifting sim, a clicker sim, or anything like that, you're competing with every single other person who's made one, and you just have to make it better. If not, there's absolutely no reason anyone's gonna wanna play yours because there's a better one that exists. The next game we have is Christmas Brawlers. Now, it does look like this is a PvP game, so I'm gonna have to try to get some people to join. All right, we got press Z to use shift lock. Okay. Shift to sprint, nice. Buy gifts at the shop and send them when you're dead. All right, we got some people joining. We got double kill tokens. Is this a game pass? Yes, it is. And we have double win tokens. To start a game, need at least 2 players. We are here. We got it coming soon for some crates. The build isn't fantastic, but it's not bad. I'd assume this is some sort of slap battles-esque game. Let's see. How? First thing I'm gonna say, UI, not exactly fantastic. Let's see what this gift does. Oh, I got a stick. Ow. Yeah, that got him to run away a little bit. So these PvP type games have so much effects that are needed. Are these the same snowflakes as the last game? Maybe, maybe not. But these type of PvP games need so many effects, VFX, sound effects, everything to make them feel more alive. The bigger the effect, the better. As you can see, there's 4 or 5 people in this game right now, and it's not the easiest. Oh my gosh, it's not the easiest to find somebody. It's also not too rewarding when you hit somebody or when you get hit. Bro, he stole my sword. And the map, it just feels a bit more of a headache to play on than actually like fun. I have to try to climb up this mountain and hope something happens. Hope I find some. Oh my gosh, they're coming. Okay, a closing zone is pretty cool. Not gonna lie, that's a cool feature. I think this is another case of like decent idea but poor execution. When you have, it's the same thing I said about the lifting game. When you have games like this that are PvP, you start in a lobby, you spawn into a map, and you have all these effects. Like, what would make somebody want to play this game over, let's say, slap battles, for example? I think there was another one called, like, pillow fighters. Dang, dude, the twig is way better than the sword, and that does not make sense at all. The twig is way better than the sword. Oh, no. I feel like a sword would be, like so much better than the twig, bro. Oh, I'm dead. That's it. Once again, this game, I think it could be at least all right, man. But you need a lot more VFX and sound effects, and I would say a bit more balance. If I'm a new player, which I am, and I got a twig, I would assume that that's the worst item in the game. And then I got a sword, I would assume that it's quite a bit better than the twig. So I may switch those around just a little bit, and once again, try to add a bunch of effects, whether that's audio or visual, they're much needed. Our last game for today is Save Christmas Gift Hunt. It looks like a quality build, I'm not gonna lie. So it says press buttons to unlock new obbies. I instantly crashed when I joined. I don't know if that was Roblox or their game. All right, so we're in right now. There's a bell thing, okay. Candy World. Okay, I like that effect. We got some jumps. We can light fires. I can't exactly tell what the point of this game is. It's some sort of an obby game. Oh, collect gifts. Okay. This game's definitely would benefit from some VFX as well. You do have a little light when you collect a gift, which is nice. And this little jump animation is nice. The build doesn't look too bad either to access the special gift. I don't know if we're supposed to light the fires or not. Find a red button, press the button, finish the parkour. Okay, so we gotta find a red button. And I guess collect gifts on on our way. Oh, it's kind of like a puzzle mixed with an obstacle course. Here's the red button, and then that gave us access to these now. Oh, now I have to go press the button again. All right, got it. Now I have to go back, and after you touch it, it disappears or something. We got some pipes over here. Are these the same snowflakes again? All right, now there's this one, which we have to find a different red button for. I think this is actually pretty decent. A very seasonal game, so it's not something that'll be like kind of popping all year around. Enter pipes to access other parts of the map. Got it. Here's a button. Another fire. That one's blue. Jeez. This is the most fun I've had on a game, out of all of them in this video for sure. Now, the reason it's failing, you have the seasonality of it and maybe lack of satisfaction. We have collect all gifts to access special gift. How do we know how many gifts there are? I think it'd be nice if it said like collected, you know, 5 out of 10, for example. Or if we had some other version of just like know-how. How many gifts do we collect? What is the special gift? The world may never know. Oh, we're done. Ugh. So yes, to the best game on today's video. Ugh, Buster just coughed so hard. I'd say all it really needs is more visuals on the reward side of the... Oh my gosh. More visuals on the rewards. How many gifts do I still need to pick up? What am I getting for all these gifts? And what's the point of completing the area? All right, now let's get to some questions for the day. Oh my gosh, for the first time ever, we have 2 questions and 1 screenshot. First one, will you be adding 4-wheelers to the dream game? Second one, how did you start your channel and your building skills? First off, yes, 100% for an update, we'll be adding 4-wheelers. Will they be here on launch? No, but it is planned for some update content. The second one, how did you start your channel and get better at building? Well, some would say I haven't gotten any better, but I think I have. And it's really just practice. For starting the channel, this is not my first rodeo at YouTube. I've had like 3 channels before this one. One of them got decently successful and then died. And then, yeah, I just kind of wanted to switch up what I was doing. I used to just play simulators every day and spend a bunch of Robux. But I wanted to, kind of make the games instead of play them. So here I am. The last question. What devices could the dream game be played on? First off, I gotta say, it's so cool seeing everybody have questions about the dream game. It really makes me feel like people are gonna actually play it. And, that's pretty exciting, considering I've put like everything into it, financially, time-wise, quite literally everything. But yes, console, PC, phone, tablet, literally everything except VR. If the game pops off and there's a community that wants VR support, I'm sure it could happen later down the road, but at the moment, it's not on the agenda and definitely won't be here for launch. But phone will have support, tablet will have support, and console, and of course PC.